Hi everyone, welcome to Crystal Flare. I'm Emily, and I'm so glad you're here. This week, we're taking a little break from the complicated designs to make something simple and fun. A few people suggested a rainbow octopus to welcome the upcoming summer, so that's exactly what we'll be making in today's project. Before we begin, here's a rundown of the materials you'll need for this Octopus Suncatcher. Feel free to pause the video and check over the list to make sure you have everything ready. If you want to follow along with exactly the same supplies, you'll find a link in the description for our DIY kit. Let's get started. Step 1. Prepare the wires. Prepare 3 sets of wire for different parts of your octopus. For the legs, cut 1.5 meters, 59 inches of wire. Fold it into 4 equal sections, then cut along the folds. A few things to remember. After cutting your wire, press or file the ends a little to smooth out any sharp bits. If your wire is curved or stiff, straighten it gently before getting started. Keeping your cut wires tidy from the start will help everything go more smoothly. For the eyes, cut 1 piece of wire about 10 centimeters, 4 inches long. For the body, cut 1 piece of wire about 20 centimeters, 8 inches long. Great, all your wire pieces are ready to go. Step 2, attach the legs. Take your prepared leg wires from step 1. Group 4 wires together and lightly twist them at their middle points. This helps you keep track of the exact center and makes it easier to keep them together while you're working. Thread these grouped wires through the hole of your 30mm teardrop crystal, the octopus head. Adjust the wires so those twisted centers are sitting right at the middle of the bead. Now twist the leg wires together 2 to 3 more turns right under the bead to hold everything firmly in place. After this, your octopus head and leg wires will be solidly connected. Here's something that helps. If your wires start to shift as you tighten things, hold the bead steady in one hand. Slowly twist the wires with your other hand so everything stays centered. Looking bright already. Step 3, make the eyes. Take that 10 centimeter, 4 inch piece of wire you cut earlier. Insert it through the hole of the teardrop bead just like before. About 2 centimeters, 1 inch, from center, thread 1 6mm black bead onto each side. These will be the eyes. Twist the wire close to the beads to hold them securely in place. Trim off any extra wire and tuck the ends in so nothing is scratchy. Now your octopus has 2 cute, sparkling eyes. Step 4, make the body. Take the 20 centimeter, 8 inch piece of wire. Thread 8 of the 14mm hexagon crystal beads onto the wire. Try to make sure all the beads are turned in the same direction so they'll catch the light perfectly. Pull both wire ends together and form those beads into a circle. This forms the octopus body base. Twist the ends tightly near the beads to lock your circle in place. Trim off any extra wire and use your pliers to tuck the ends neatly into the gaps between beads. A couple of quick tips. Pull the wire firmly, but don't overdo it, or you might crack a bead. Always tuck the wire ends well. Your fingers will thank you later. Your crystal body base is finished. Step 5. Make the body and bead the legs. Now take the 8-leg wires and thread them through the circle of hexagon beads you just made. Separate the wires so each becomes its own leg. To give your octopus a fun rainbow effect, divide the legs into 2 sets of 4. For the first group of 4 legs, add the beads in this order. 1 white bead, 10 millimeters. 1 pink rhinestone spacer, 1 red bead, 10 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark purple bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 red bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 orange bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark yellow bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 light yellow bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 3 grass green beads, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark blue bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 rainbow bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 purple bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 purple bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 purple bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 amber bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 purple bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 purple cone bead, 7 millimeters. When the beading is done on each wire, trim off any extra, then curl the wire end so the last bead can't slip off. Gently bend your wire to shape a soft, graceful leg. Next, bead the second group of 4 legs, using this sequence: 1 white bead, 10 millimeters. 1 pink rhinestone spacer. 1 red bead, 10 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark purple bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark green bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 grass green bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 light green bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 light green bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 3 light yellow beads, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark yellow bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 orange bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 red bead, 6 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 6 millimeters. 1 dark red bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 dark red bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 dark red bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 white flower spacer, 4 millimeters. 1 dark red bicone bead, 4 millimeters. 1 purple cone bead, 7 millimeters. Finish off the end the same way. Trim, curl, and then shape the leg into a gentle curve. Here are a few helpful tips while you bead. Work on one leg at a time to keep the pattern straight. Laying out beads for each leg ahead of time makes things go faster. Keep your cone beads and shaped beads lined up in the same direction so everything looks polished. Wait until all the beads are on before you start bending the wire into a curve. Always curl that final wire end in or tuck it inside the last bead, so your octopus is safe to handle. Look at that, your rainbow octopus is coming to life. With its shimmering body, sparkling eyes, and rainbow-colored legs, it's sure to bring a little ocean magic and a burst of cheerful color wherever you hang it. If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Crystal Flare for more fun Suncatcher tutorials. Let me know in the comments if there's a design you'd love to see next. And as always, keep shining.